currently Tuesday, March 1st. So exciting. I'm really happy that it's March. We're gonna do a little weekday vlog this time because I feel like I've just been doing weekends, and last time I was just in Florida. But anyway, this morning I was like, you know what? My stomach has been giving me issues the past couple of days. So usually we make coffee together, right? But this morning I was like, you know what? I think I should go out and get some matcha because matcha never hurts my stomach. And it gives me the energy that I need because yesterday I couldn't have coffee and I was like actually dying. I was like, oh my God. Anyway, yeah, that's what we're gonna do this morning, and then I have to run a few errands later today. And then I wanted to give you guys a little rundown of the books that I've been loving because it's World Book Day in a few days. So I was like, you know, by the time that I film this and get it up, I'll probably get it up by World Book Day, which is March 3rd. Oh, and guess who got an ice roller? In one of my other vlogs, I mentioned how I really wanted an ice roller. And enough people have convinced me. My friend Solana texted me and she was like, just watch the video and you need to get one. And then she like gave me all of like the benefits and stuff of using it. And I was like, all right, I'm sold. And so I literally bought one off of Amazon. And this is the one that's only like $15, I wanna say, or like maybe 18, I don't know. I'll link it down below if you guys want to get this one. Oh, and you guys like my t-shirt? Liz got it. Liz, my sister, got it for me for Christmas. I'm obsessed. Taylor, I'm gonna finish rolling my face, get ready, and then let's go get some matcha. Okay, you guys, look at me. I'm in all black today, even though it's like kind of springtime, but who cares? Anyway, I wanted to tell you guys about this new product I added to my skincare routine because, so a few videos ago I was complaining about my skin, and my friend Christina, who is actually coming to visit this weekend, and I'm very excited, she was telling me to add a vitamin C serum to my skincare routine, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get one. Anyway, so I did a lot of research, and this one by Youth to the People had so many good reviews for sensitive skin. So if you are also a sensitive skin girly like me, then I would highly recommend that one because so far, so good. I've been using it now for about like 3 weeks, but I feel like 3 weeks is kind of a good amount of time for skincare to see if it actually works for you or not. But yeah, you need a vitamin C serum. I would highly recommend. Okay, here's my very simple, I'm literally just going to get matcha and then come right back. Got my fake Uggs on from Amazon. And then we got some yoga pants. And then the black Aritzia sweater I wear all the time. And then this coat is from Mango. Bag. Let's go get some energy.
To the place, a spot you from a ways. My heart, it started racing. The crowd across the way, the flat was on your face, and then I'm from the 80s. Someone keeps blocking my way. I can't feel farther away. Wait on a moment to say that I want you. You know that I want you.
Happy Wednesday, you guys. It is a beautiful Wednesday morning and the sun is finally shining. I got my matcha again because, you know, stomach issues. But I think we're on the come up, you guys. I think that I'm starting to feel a little better, so that's good. Anyway, so since it is the beginning of March, I figured I did a little roundup on my book TikTok, but I wanted to give you guys a little in-depth look at the books that I read this month because listen, I read some bangers this month. And also, I feel like I can finally say that I'm on the other side of my reading slump. I read 5 books this month, which is like, I feel like I'm back on track, you know? Like, I just feel like I'm back in my groove. The first book that I read that I feel like really just like got me out of my reading slump was The Risk by Elle Kennedy. And I have talked about the off-campus series before, but I swear to God, you guys, these books, they go down like water. They are so easy to just like sit down, read, kind of like escape into a book. Essentially, if you don't know what the off-campus series is, it's surrounded by this one university and their hockey team. And just like all the different love interests, different love stories. Each one has like a different storyline. Anyway, so that was always a 4 out of 5 stars. Like, you know, I just feel like you can't go wrong. Also, I just feel like you have to be prepared for a little level of cringe. This one wasn't as cringy. The Deal, I felt like, was a little cringe, but like in a good way. Okay, so next up we have The Paper Palace, which was the book club book of the month. So if you were reading along with me, you read this book too. And I really enjoyed this book. I really liked the themes of this book. It really reminded me of Where the Crawdads Sing. And I think that's because of just like the setting, but also you've got that like long-term childhood sweetheart. You kind of see them grow up, but also I feel like I had to get used to the way that the book was set up because it starts in present day and then like each chapter is like a flashback kind of deal. Like it goes back in time to her childhood and then you see her like grow up. And so you kind of see what's happening in like the present day with like the love triangle between her childhood sweetheart and then her husband Peter, and her, you know, she's torn between the two. But also you've got family drama thrown in there, so you've got like, you know, sister dynamics and then the dynamic with her mom. Overall, I really enjoyed this book. I think that I would rate it like a 4 out of 5 stars. My only complaint is about that ending, and if you read the book, I'm not obviously going to talk about the ending, but like the ending kind of pissed me off, but in like a good way. I'm not gonna say anything else. Okay, so yeah, started off strong, right? And then I read Archer's Voice. You guys, this book is so popular on TikTok and I truly don't know why. I was reading it and I was like, this seriously is just not my cup of tea. I didn't even like the relationship really. Nothing about this book was doing it for me. There wasn't, I feel like, that kind of build up that there usually is with romance books. Like it kind of was just like lovey-dovey from the start almost, you know? And then like all the drama, all the juicy stuff happened at the very end. And then I was like, why couldn't this stuff have happened like a little bit earlier in the book? So I rated that 2 stars because I barely even read it because I was just like boop, 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 like trying to get through it. And yeah, I didn't like that book. But if you did like that book, maybe tell me in the comments why, and you know, maybe I'll rethink it. But not my cup of tea, not my cup of tea. Okay, then I read Gifts of Imperfection by Brené Brown, and if you guys have been following me for a while, then you know I love Brené Brown. I love Daring Greatly. I thought it's definitely one of my top favorite books. And I love her TED Talk, I love her Netflix special. This book, I was a little underwhelmed with. And I think that's maybe because all like the stories I feel like she kind of tells in this book, I've already heard before because I think this book was one of the first ones she released. I might be wrong on that, but I think it was a while ago. I don't know. But I gave it 3 stars. So, next up, last but not least, we have a 5-star read, and it's Love in Other Words Oh my God, you guys, I couldn't put this book down. I loved this book. It's my newest top favorite romance book. I just loved the dynamic between the main characters, and you could just like feel their chemistry right off the pages. It was just, it made me cry. It also like made my heart melt. Like essentially it's about these two people who grew up together, and it's another one of those childhood sweethearts, which, I mean, you know, it's not the most realistic, but it's fiction, so we take it for what it is. Anyway, so they grew up together. You see their romance budding as kids, and then into like their teenage years, and then something happens, and then we fast forward 11 years, and they run into each other at a coffee shop. She's engaged, so it's like, ooh, what's gonna happen? And you kind of see like the dynamic between her and her fiance, and then, you know, you've got present day, their dynamic, and it's just so good. So yeah, highly recommend that one. Okay, so yeah, that is it for my little February wrap up. Let me know if you have any book recommendations for me, or if you've read any of these books, like what your thoughts are. So yeah, I'm gonna make breakfast and I'll catch in with you guys later. Okay guys, I'm going to a bar class and I'm all ready. I got my little set on, and you know what I just realized? I feel like I need better spring jackets because it's literally 51 degrees outside, and this is like the lightest like jacket I have, and this is like not light. Like I'm gonna be sweating in this, but I don't have any other jackets. But it is literally gorgeous outside. I'm so excited to just like take a walk. So let's go.